Artificial intelligence seems to be everywhere now, in schools, at work, at home, but now it's entering the field of medicine.
9 News medical expert Dr. Payal Kohli joins us now. ChatGPT just launched ChatGPT Health. Okay, that's really cool, I can imagine. But what prompted this, and do you like this as a physician?
Yeah, the medical community is going crazy. There was a big launch party about this, actually. So what is the most common thing that people look up on ChatGPT? Health questions. In fact, 230 million Americans every week type some sort of health question into ChatGPT. So they've made this new dedicated ChatGPT Health. And here's what it's going to do. You're going to upload your medical records into it. You're going to sync it with your Apple Watch and your Peloton and your Oura Ring and your fitness trackers. And then it's going to look for trends and spit out personalized health coaching and health information to you. What do you guys think about that?
Well, in theory, that sounds great, but are there issues?
Is there oversight?
No, I am way concerned because guess what happens? If you go to your doctor's office and you tell them that you're having anxiety, you're having suicidal thoughts, and you have cancer, that information stays in the exam room and it doesn't go anywhere else. If you tell ChatGPT Health, based on your medical records, that you have all those conditions, there's no telling where that information is going to go, what they're going to do with it, and how they might be able to use it against you, especially if there is a security breach. ChatGPT Health is not regulated by HIPAA, so it doesn't have any of the restrictions or guardrails that doctors' offices do. And guess what? If the ChatGPT Health tells me that I sleep worse on Sunday nights, well, okay, that's a trend, but what does that actually mean for my health? And am I creating anxiety and over-medicalizing everything? Because we don't know what that means. We haven't studied it. There's no validated science. So it's more of an analyst to spit out information, but I want to be cautious that I don't want people to start putting all their medical records into ChatGPT.
Yeah, because compromising your own personal data. We don't know what people are going to use that for. So what are some of your other fears of patients asking, can they ask ChatGPT Health an actual question?
Yes,
are you nervous about that?
Try it. So here, I actually am very positive about ChatGPT with patients. So let's talk about what you should and shouldn't do with ChatGPT. So what is ChatGPT really good at? Making diagnoses. In fact, they tested it against human doctors, and with complex medical diagnoses, ChatGPT got a 90%, which is an A-, and human doctors got a 74%, which is a C. Yeah. And if you look at other complicated things like rare birth defects or internal bleeding, ChatGPT usually performs about 20% better than human beings because artificial intelligence is really good at making diagnoses. Now, having said that, that is the last thing you should be doing. Do not ever make a medical diagnosis on ChatGPT. The way you want to use it is to really help prepare for your visits with the doctor, to know what questions to ask, to educate yourself after you get a diagnosis. If I tell you you have AFib, go home and read about AFib on ChatGPT. If I say your potassium level's too high, eat a low potassium diet, ask ChatGPT what that means. So use it as a way to empower your doctor's visits, but do not use it for diagnoses or treatment, because guess what? It's only going to spit out what you put in, and you may not know what to put in. So you may end up leaving out an important symptom or what have you, and ChatGPT could lead you the wrong way.
So not a good idea to say, kiddo has a fever for 3 days and just be like, hey, ChatGPT, at what point should I take her to the doctor? Or
so you're talking about triage, Alex, which is a really important question because guess what? ChatGPT is available to us 24/7, right? So I would say be really careful with triage. Your doctor's office is still always the first spot, but if for any reason you can't connect with the doctor, then it's like, okay, my kid is throwing up. What are the signs that she needs to go to the ER? And they may say, okay, they can't keep liquids down, they can't have anything, they're drooling, their tongue is swollen, what have you. So I do like ChatGPT as a way to inform your decisions for triage, but not the only tool you're relying on. So if ChatGPT says, oh, nothing sounds concerning, well, you forgot to tell ChatGPT that the heart rate of the baby is, 150 or what have you, and so that doesn't have that information to give you the correct information.
All right, good information, Dr. Kohli. Thank you.